again. Start me over right where I began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New York Giants. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You look at this Packers defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. Pretty nice effort.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
At the 46-yard line.
Hey, run! Turn! It's hot! Here we go.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Cam Scatteroo with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Ready. Yellow.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's where they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening. How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. We talk about this Giant defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down. Throwing. Love. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Second and 5.
The 42-yard line.
Right, here we go.
Play fake. Here's Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game. It will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Love, they go play action now. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43, ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
First down, Green Bay.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the double. 22 needle. Come on, set, ready.
Off the play fake, Love. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. First and goal, Green Bay.
Let's go. Ready.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
And I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Lawrence will throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
11.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
They go play action with Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
And able to work his way down to the 16. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he's brought down just outside of the 10. The 11. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Here's Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Isaiah Likely, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Packers take over first and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago. Their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively. And this team now has an identity. And they're playing to it and playing well.
Love now. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. 3rd down and 1.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's Love. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. Deep to return is Calvin Austin. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Let's go.
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Take right open. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Lawrence from his end zone. Looking for Austin, intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, the offense, Charles, they were flirting with disaster, already backed up deep in their own territory. So the interception and the pick 6 ensued. That was a big play.
It certainly was, and the short field gave him the rare opportunity to take it all the way back and quickly. And once he saw that he had an open field, there's no way he's going to let that opportunity slip away, and finds his way into the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Lawrence will try again after the pick 6. That's complete to his running back, Scatterby. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Lion. There we go.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Following the interception, Love. A throw left side is hauled in by Golden. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Now Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Got his man, it's Williams. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
On the set. Go, stay. Come on.
Final play of the half. Love. Touchdown, Packers. Savion Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
On the red.
And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And this will be a Packers first at about the 33-yard line. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go. 10 cycles. Yellow, ready.
Love looking to throw it. He's got it to Williams. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
That's good for Packers.
Here we go. Ready?
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40.
That's another Packer. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11
Ready.
at the 41-yard
50.
line.
Set.
Back to throw. Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Ready. Black 40. Shot. 17. Set.
Operating from the gun. Love. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
Packers, first down.
Ready. Set. Cut.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 60 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Set. Hut. 33. Yellow. Hut. Hut.
Looking to throw. Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 75. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Hey,
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a smart, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now a toss left side for Scatterby. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Giants! Cam Scatterby with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Giants are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2.
Hey, let's go.
Giants will line
Here we go,
up
son.
for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Breaks through the contact. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Okay,
About
right?
set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
As the crossing route, it hits Watson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter.
Ready?
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have to lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. 43 round. Set.
Back to throw. Love. Throw caught by Musgrave. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
That's another Packers first down.
Set.
Going back to Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Giants 20.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Easy, Ralph.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? If you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
All right, let's go.
First
Here we go.
and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Cook up the gut. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
11.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up second.
Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Cook.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Will try and do this himself. That is caught. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Hey, I'm gun.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Think right open.
Now Lawrence. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
30 left. Hey, son. Silver.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Calvin Austin from 8 yards out. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
I I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you can't have enough. You still feel paralyzed above.
So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. They have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. Ready?
Now Love. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a Packer first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
17 yards. First down, Packers.
Let's go. Ready.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
At the 45-yard line.
And they take a knee. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Packers, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and